Hey guys, Matt from Total MTG here, and today I am doing my top 5 common and uncommon cards in the new set Kaladesh coming out this week. Now, they're not necessarily the best cards in the set. These are cards that I'm gonna, brew around, excited to play with. So they might not be the most powerful. Some of them might be, but some of them might not. So let's start going. I've got my little iPad here because I could not remember the 10 cards off by heart, what they do and what they don't. So let's start with the first. Coming in at number 5. Acrobatic maneuver, costs 2 and a white. When you get to exile a target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its own control, and you get to draw a card. Now, this can see very good, I think this can see a little bit of play, Reflector Mage sort of decks. Putting them in, when it comes in, you bounce the Reflector Mage, and you get to draw a card as well for 3. I think it's a pretty good card. Coming in number 4 is a Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot, artifact, costs 2. When it enters, you gain 3 life and get 3 energy counters. And you can sacrifice the Puzzle Knot as well for 2 and a green to get the same again, 3 life and 3 energy counters. So I can see this in red-green, energy counter decks. Seen quite a lot of them brewed already online. You're going to gain 6 life and some more energy counters. It just seems, seems a very good card and will fit those decks. So in at number 3, a Revolutionary Rebuff. I love a blue card. Counter target non-artifact spell unless their controller plays 2. It only costs 1 and a blue. I could definitely, there's a lot of artifacts in this, but there's still going to be people that keep their old standard decks and just change a few cards. If they don't bring in a lot of artifacts, this card's going to see play. Maybe sideboard, but for me, I'm definitely going to give it a try anyway. Number 2 for me is Prophetic Prism. Only costs 2. It's an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. You can pay 1 and tap it for any colour. This just seems a really good common card to me. But, if only you pay 2 and draw a card, that's good in standard. Tap it to add any colour, it just seems a very good card. Number 1 for me, or the number 1 common, is the card that I think could see some modern play. Cathartic Reunion. Probably, a lot of people's, a top common this would be 1 and a red, additional cast to cost it. You discard 2 cards. Which would be good with Madness, you could discard some temp or whatever, do 3 damage, pay the Madness cost, and then you get to draw 3 cards as well. So I think Cathartic Reunion, very, very good card. Definitely going to have to see some play, surely. So now we're going to get into the uncommons. In at number 5 for me is Ether Hub. When it enters the battlefield, it's a land you tap for. You can tap for colourless. You can pay 1 energy counter and add one of any colour mana pool to your mana pool. 1 of any colour to your mana pool. Let's get that right. Enters the battlefield, you get an energy counter as well. So you're going to be able to do it once. If you get some more energy counters, you can then tap it obviously for the colours as well. But I think it'll be a very well used land. I think it's possibly the most expensive uncommon at the moment as well. Possibly. I'm not too sure on that. Right, we're going to come in at number 4, Perpetual Timepiece. Cost 2. I really like this card. You tap it to put 2 cards from your library into your graveyard. Pay 2, exile it. You shuffle any number of target cards you want from a graveyard into your library. I mean, that just seems pretty good. Pick and choose what you want to do. You don't always maybe want to shuffle all the lands back. If you've got stuff, your recurring lands or anything like that. Or, other cards, I'm thinking that's more modern state. But, I think this card could definitely see play. It seems interesting to me anyway. So, I'll definitely be trying it out. Number 3, unlicensed disintegration. I butchered that. Disintegration. Let's get it right. 1 a black and a red. Destroy target creature. If you control an artifact, it deals 3 damage to that creature's controller as well. I mean, I'll be putting this in my red. I'm going to try some red-black control decks. They do seem like they could be viable. It may be in this standard, so I'm definitely going to give it a try. And I'm going to try a couple of these, maybe 1 in the sideboard as well. But I'm going to give that card a go. I think it looks pretty good to me. So, coming in at number 2 for me, it's blue. None of my blues made the top 1. Didn't make the star pupil for me. But it's Ceremonious Rejection. Nearly was number 1, but I've got a better number 1, I think. This is counter-target colourless spell. Now, surely this will see some modern play. There's a lot of colourless spells in modern. Worm coils. Other stuff like that. Even, Thought Not Seers are played in modern. This surely will see play in standard and modern. Even if it just starts off as a sideboard card, it will definitely come into play at some point or another. So we go to my number 1. My number 1 uncommon for the set is a Voltaic Brawler. This is a 3-2 for a red and a green. This is like what I'm talking about with the red-green energy decks that I've seen online already. This, when it enters, you get 2 energy counters. When it attacks, you may pay 1 energy counter to give it +1/1 and trample to end a turn. So it's already a 3/2 for 2, and it's quite, you know, when it attacks, become a 4/3. I think this will definitely see some play in the right type of decks. But it's going to see some stand. There's going to be a lot of red-green. I think a bit of red-green aggro maybe. I'm going to try and build another red-green. I'm building so many decks, guys. You know, hopefully you get to see a lot of them, especially maybe in the Deck Tech Tuesdays and stuff like that. But my number 1 is a Voltaic Brawler. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I will be doing a top 5 rare and mythic video very, very soon as well. Try and knock it up today, maybe go up tomorrow or something. But please look out for that. Please leave a like and subscribe as always. We've just got over 1,500 subs and we're heading towards the 2,000. Come on, guys, we can get there. Thanks for all your support. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, guys.